So as it's going to be the full moon this weekend, it's like Saturday and Sunday mostly, but Saturday there will be some moon action, and it's honestly been so bright all this week. I don't know if you have noticed, but like even when it's not, the moon is already like crazy bright, and that's pretty amazing. So this is going to be slightly moon inspired, and yeah, I'll cozy down into the weekend. So glad you guys are joining me. It gives me much joy. All right, so we're going to do a breath for calming down the nervous system, where it's, I can't remember the name of this, which is really bad, but never mind, it's okay, we know the breath work itself. So it's when we're sipping in like little small sips of breath. So we sip it in 7 times like this. We hold the top for a few breaths, for a few seconds even, and then slowly exhaling it out through our nose. Holding the exhale for a moment. And we're breathing in again. Breathing in. And slowly breathing out. Go a few more rounds. And breathing out. Again in. And out. Trying to keep our shoulders relaxed the whole time. Try not to bring them in and up as we breathe in. And go for 2 more rounds. And go on your own speed. So when you feel that you've got your top of your breath and you're going to hold it, then you slowly breathe out. Trying to wait for anyone else's breath. We're just going with our own. And how that is today, no expectations, how it usually is. Let's go. One more. Return to our natural breath. Keep our eyes closed. And try and keep the spine tall. If it helps to sit on a block or a blanket, to keep sitting tall. With your legs crossed. Feel free to get whatever prop you need to sat comfortably for a few moments. Concentrating on the breath in as it comes in, and out as you breathe out. And checking for where we might have unnecessary tension or effort, such as in our belly. We feel we're holding everything in, just try and relax. Relaxing the stomach, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw. If we feel that we're scrunching our eyes or there's unnecessary tension there, try and let them relax. Relaxing the eyeballs, relaxing the eyelids. Observing if there's any tension in the forehead or in the temples. Try to soften there. Trying to work through the body, looking for tension and trying to let it ease. That might mean having to return to somewhere where we've already looked at and seeing, have we subconsciously gone back to holding that? Trying to keep our breath slow and steady and silent. And taking a moment to ground ourselves where we are, running the tongue across the teeth, and the different tastes which might be there. Breathing in through our nose, and observing any smells that might be around us. Smells that come from us. Maybe you have some incense burning. Smells of the building you're in, your environment. Where are you? Opening our ears to all the things we can hear, things that are close, things that are further away. Bringing the awareness to the hands and what they touch. Maybe it's the knees. Maybe it's your lap. And the warmth that they give just by sitting there. Warmth indicating that you are alive and you are here and you are present in this moment and in this practice. Feeling perhaps where you touch the mat. You make that connection with the ground and the earth. Visualizing the sitting bones grounding down, planting your roots. And the spine elongating up. Allowing the chakras and the nadis free flow of energy and movement. Free from blockages. All the way up through the crown of the head. And we connect up towards the universe and everything around us. To the yogis far and near. To the trees, the sky. Rooting down and reaching up. Taking a deep inhale in through the nose. Sighing it out through the mouth. Inhaling to open the eyes, moving our fingers, wiggling our toes, checking if they've gone dead. And then bringing the hands on top of the knees, we're going to start moving in some nice circles. Up to you if you stay on your cushion or block or stay on the mat. And slowly move around. Trying to get full motion into the spine, all the way down to the hips, all the way up to the head. So when we go forwards, the head goes forwards and up. When we go backwards, the chin tucks to the chest. Let's reverse these circles. Maybe feeling where the femur comes into the hip joints. Maybe feeling the QL muscles, the obliques, the side of the body. Maybe feeling into the collarbone. All the different crunchies, the little movements. And back up against the center, hugging the knees in, wrapping our arms around and dropping our head, just letting it rest on top. Removing your cushion or blocks if you're using one, and then slowly letting yourself just slide, roll backwards onto the back, keeping the knees tucked in. And holding onto one knee with each hand, we're going to start moving in circles. So the knees move away from each other, the hands are on the knees, and then they come together to the center, in towards the chest, out and around again, warming up the hip joints. And reversing those circles up to the chest, away from you, and then out. And feeling how this feels in the sacrum and the lower back as you go forward. So does it feel okay? Do you feel any pain? Do you feel good? Just taking in information about the joints, about the sockets. And then keeping the right knee hugged in, interlace your fingers around the knee and extending the left, hovering it just above the mat. Straightening the leg, point the toes, reach as far as you can with your left toes. Hugging it in. And then switching, bring the left knee in, breathe as you transition. You slowly stretch through the right toes, keeping the left knee hugged in. And again, checking in with the hips and the hamstrings. How does everything feel today? Switching again. Right knee comes in, left knee extends. And another switch, left knee in, right knee down. Bring the right knee in again, and this time we're going to interlace behind the knee and straighten through the leg as much as it straightens. Maybe we bring it a little closer to us, maybe we bring it a little further away from the body. See where it feels right. We're going to do these switches again with the straight or straight enough legs. If you're not super straight, that's all good. And switching again. Again, it's trying to take in information and feeling into the body as we switch and transition from one side to the other. Bringing again both knees in and sliding the hands down the shins, maybe coming to the ankles, maybe coming to the big toes or the outside of the feet for a happy baby pose. For this point, coming and keeping the sacrum fully on the mat, the shoulders on the mat. Maybe we rock from side to side, pressing into the sides of one foot or the other as we rock, and feeling into the back. Trying to bring the shins about, not the shins, the thighs parallel with your mat. Or as parallel as they're going to come. Moving back against the center, taking a variation on this, or bring the knees ever so slightly closer so the sacrum starts to lift up Bring the feet almost behind, rocking back. Gently rocking up and down the spine. Tucking the knees in again to the chest, rocking from side to side. And then going up and down the spine, rock and roll, hands behind the knees, until you can come very easily up to your tabletop. Turn around. There's tabletop, our hands under the shoulders, knees under our hips. We're gonna gently warm up the wrists, taking some nice circles, going around, the fingers are gently spread. And feeling into the wrists, feeling how it feels to have weight in the hands. In the knuckles at the front and the heels of the hand, reversing your circles, go the other way. Lifting the palms round, thumbs to the outside of the mat, fingertips pointing towards the knees, or bring sitting bones to heels. If you want to make this less intense, you baby step the knees forwards. If you make this more intense, you baby step the knees backwards. It's not a competition, it's just feeling into those forearms and the back of the arms. Lifting the palms over again, coming back to the tabletop, extending the right leg back, and lifting it up, reaching the heel back as far as you can, drawing the belly in, pushing through the hands and the shoulders. Bringing that foot knee forwards between the hands, crunching it up, point the toes. And then inhale to extend it back again into this dog plank. Inhaling to bring it forwards. Exhaling to bring it forward. And inhale to reach it back. Lengthening, getting long. Exhale, crunching forwards, round the spine. Inhale, reach the leg back. And exhale, bring it forward between the hands, step it forwards. Keep the knee down, point the toes and tuck. And sinking deeper into the stretch here. So we're stretching up the left thigh, the groin on the left side. And we have the option to keep the hands down or bring the hands on top of the knee and lifting up. I'm trying to feel like you're lifting up through the spine from the pelvis. If it feels easier or natural, you can bring the arms up and look up as well. Bringing your palms down, you're going to move dynamically back and forth, fingertips lifted or hands to your blocks. As we lift the heart, looking forward, inhale. And on the exhale, we're coming backwards, squaring the hips, either staying upright or folding over that standing leg, that front leg. Moving forwards on an inhale, fingertips up, hands on the knees, or arms reached. And then we exhale, we move backwards, stretching the hamstrings, square the hips, pull the right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale to move forward, move with your own breath. Try to keep it slowly steady. And exhale, come back. Inhaling forward. Last one, back. The next time you come forward, plant the hands, step the foot back to your tabletop, and moving from side to side, hips go one way, shoulders the other way. We're going to go again, the other side. Left leg comes back. Lift it up so it's in line with your body. Pull your belly in, keep grounded, keep the hips level. If there's two little lights in the front of the hips, they'd both be pointing down into your mat. Inhaling here, reaching, palms push into the hand, into the mat. Exhale, round, bring the knee to the chest. Try and touch your nose to your knee. Inhale to extend. Exhale, hugging it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug and step. Again, we can keep the fingertips down. Sink the hips. You can bring the hands on top of the knee, on top of the thigh, and sink. Try and keep the hips going straight forwards. Or you can reach the arms up. Again, try to keep feeling like the spine is lifting out of the pelvis. Everything's lifting up. Exhale to bring the fingertips down and help to open the chest, looking forwards. Shoulders rolling back. On our next exhale, we're going to come back, flexing into that left foot, squaring off the hips, pulling this time the left hip back, the right hip forwards. Maybe we stay upright, fingertips reaching down, heart up, or you can fold over that leg. Moving dynamically, inhaling, coming forwards, lift the heart. Exhale to come back, either staying upright or folding. At your own speed, your own breath. No judgment, maybe just simply witnessing how this leg might feel a little different to the other one. Almost everybody's a little bit uneven. That's very normal. One side might feel a bit stiffer. One side might feel stronger. We're just trying to balance ourselves out. Last time to go back. When we come forward, we ground the hands, step the knees back, and sit back into a child's pose. Bring the big toes to touch, the knees wide. We're going to sink the hips, sink the chest. We keep the arms reaching in front of us, nice and active, either with the palms down, elbows down and reaching, or fingertips pressing down, lifting up through the wrists and the elbows, reaching as far as you can. Inhale to lift the head, look up. And exhale to walk the hands around to the right hand side. Try to keep the sitting bones on the mat. And the hands either parallel, or you can stack one on top, the left on top of the right. Where the shoulders are is up to you. You can play with rolling the left shoulder down and then up. And seeing how that feels on the side of the body. On both sides. And staying wherever you feel is right for you to stay. Walking the hands back around to the center. Keeping the elbows lifted, the wrists lifted, the spine reaching forward like you're going to pull it forward with your hands. And then walking to the left. Walking. And again, you can have one hand, the right hand on top of the left. And you can play with spiraling the shoulder, the right shoulder up, down. And again, this side might feel different. Maybe it's the side that indicates which side of the sofa you watch TV on, which side you have your computer on. How you tend to sit, how you tend to stand. We all have our habits. Walking yourselves back around to the center, grounding the hands down, coming up onto the knees, bringing them parallel, tucking the toes, and sending the hips up and back, downward facing dog. You can keep the knees bent, that is totally acceptable, very welcome. Or you can have the legs straightened as much as they straighten. You can paddle into the heels, pressing one heel as far down as it goes, and then the other. Always trying to push away with the mat, as though we're saying, no, I do not want this, go away. That's how much we're pushing something away, pushing the mat away. And the shoulders away from the ears. And lift the sitting bones up to the sky. We can even rock from side to side, seeing how this feels in the shoulders. This weight distribution, gently moving, challenging our own balance. Stepping your feet so it's as wide as our mat. You might want to step a tiny little bit in as well if you find it hard to balance. And keeping the left hand grounded down, the right hand reaches for the shin, the thigh, or even the ankle of the left foot. And we're twisting, looking underneath the left armpit, using that hand, that foot, or leg as a lever, but keeping the hips steady. You want to twist from the thoracic region, the ribby region of the spine. That's the twisty part. The rest of it doesn't twist. Going back again to the center, right hand grounds down. Mindful of the hips, they're steady in the center. So we reach around with the left hand, looking for the right leg, at whatever point that is. Slowly unfurling the spine, hands down, feet walk back, hip width apart. Downward facing dog. And walking, feet behind the hands, hip width apart, pulling the elbows, softening into the knee, ragdoll. Letting yourselves be slow and heavy. You can bounce ever so slightly, lifting up and then letting it go. Seeing how that feels maybe in the upper back, in the shoulders, in the head. Let everything be loose and heavy. You can rock from side to side, or you can be still. See what feels right and good for you. Letting the hands fall. We're coming slowly up to standing with a round and curved spine. We're lifting ourselves up slowly. The head is heavy. It's the last thing to come up. The knees are soft. Slowly. Healing yourselves up to standing. All the way up to Tadasana with the feet hip width apart. The arms relax down their sides, the shoulders roll back so the chest is open. The breath is calm. Our next inhale reaches our arms up over our heads. Maybe the palms touch, maybe not. And exhale, hinging from the hips, soft knees, go down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Next inhale, lift the back up, lengthening from sitting bones all the way to the neck. And plant the hands, step the right foot back to a low lunge. Bring the knee down, untuck your toes. Our inhale brings our arms up, push the hips forwards, lift up through the spine. And we're cactusing the arms on our exhale. Opening the chest, elbows out super wide. Let's go again. Inhale, reach the arms up, lifting up through the spine. And exhale, cactus, and slightly back bend. Inhale to reach the arms up. Exhale, the right hand comes down in line with your toes or your left foot. Push into the hand, reach your left arm up and away. Left hand comes down, we step the foot back, knees together, bend into the elbows, easy chaturanga. Belly in, look forwards. Inhale for a cobra, hips on the mat, elbows in, push into your hands, feet, pelvis into the mat. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, step it forwards. Knee down, left knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, right arms both come up, lifting up, spine lifting up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale to reach. One more cactus, exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up, left hand's gonna come down. Exhale, open twist. Next inhale brings us up, back again. Exhale, plant the palms, step the knee back. Chaturanga, elbows come in. Inhale, cobra, hips on the mat, press down with the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back. Look forwards between the hands, step. Walk or hop, top of our mat. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhaling all the way up to the top, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms down, Samasthiti. Again, inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, reach the arms. One time to cactus. Exhale. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale here. Get ready to pivot. We're pivoting our right foot out off the mat and swooping the left leg to our side plank. We're going to practice that again. Bring the left foot back forwards in this low lunge. And we're pivoting our foot and swooping the left leg out to side plank, supported side plank. Bring that left foot back down. And we're spinning the right heel out to a warrior two position. So the right heel spins out 90 degrees, and we lift up, warrior two. Swoop it up. Nice, staying in this warrior two. And then reversing the warrior, flip the left palm, right palm to the back of the leg. Left palm reaches up to the sky, belly in, lengthening, maybe even framing the ear. Inhale to the center. Look where you're going. We're bringing the weight into the left foot as we come to half moon pose. So we come forwards. Maybe bring the fingertips down and step the right foot up. Keep the foot engaged. Keep the hips open. A block here or a chair. Give you a little balance, maybe very handy. Very welcome to keep looking down at the mat or shift the gaze up. Landing softly, that left foot behind us. Plant the palms. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin as before. Inhale, upward dog, look up. Exhale, downward dog, go back. Right foot steps forwards. Bring the knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale to come up, lift up through the pelvis, push the hips up. Exhale, cactus one time. Inhale, reach again. We're going for that twist. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. Remember our pivot, so we're pivoting our left foot out and our right foot scooping up into the supported Vashi. Vashisthasana, side plank. Let's go back again. Right foot down. Let's half lunge. Pivot and scoop. Arm up, leg up. Nice, bring that foot back down again. Remember the back foot is pivoting 90 degrees, lifting up, warrior two. Turn around, I can see. Flipping our right hand and exhale to reverse. Reversing the warrior, sliding the hand down the leg, or you can wrap it around the torso.
The right arm either straight up or framing your ear. Bring back to that warrior two. Reach and step. Option to bring the hand down first. Lift it up. One side is going to be a bit easier. Keep this lifted leg super engaged as you try to lift up. Very welcome to have a block under the hand. Setting that foot back down. Plant your hands, step it back. Move to the vinyasa. All the way to the downward facing dog. And then looking forwards, step, walk or hop, top of our mat. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, soften into the knee, Uttanasana, forward fold, holding the shins, the ankles, or pressing into the mat. Inhaling all the way up, reaching the palms. And exhale, Tadasana, hands to the heart, our arms along our sides. We start again. Last round. Inhale to reach your arms up. And exhale to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, we step the right foot back. On top of the toes. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, one step cactus. Inhale to reach. Exhale, open twist. We're going to bring our Vashisthasana. We pivot the right foot, extend the left. Inhale. Exhale, step the foot forwards. Pivot back foot. Inhale, warrior two. All the way back, reverse the warrior. Inhaling forwards, bring the weight forward, step it up. Half moon. Lose the balance, it's okay. Forgive yourself, try again. We're going to hug everything in towards the midline as we pivot forwards, bringing the knee all the way up, bring the hands up, standing. And coming to wherever you're happiest in your tree pose, either the foot, toes on the floor, and the calf, all the way up, maybe to the thighs, to the groin. Welcome to use a hand to help you get up there, and focusing on the right hip opening. We can bring the hands to our hearts, or keep them lifted up into the air, growing like a tree. Once you've got that balance, feel the grounding of your roots as they go down through the legs, through the ankles, into the mat, into the earth. Feel the roots rising up like a tree out through the crown of the head. Option to close an eye, or the other eye, or both. Even just for a second, even if you lose your balance, that balance is within. Releasing the foot, softly bringing the foot down, bringing the arms down to the heart. Taking a breath here. Preparing for the next side. Inhale, our arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold, go down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left foot steps back, bring the knee down and tuck the toes. Inhale to reach the arms up, lifting up through the spine. Exhale, cactus. Inhale to reach the arms, lift up. Exhale, open twist. Inhale to our supported Vashi. Scoop the legs, side plant. Exhale, bring the foot down. Prepare to come to a warrior two. Spin the back heel. Inhale, warrior two. Keep it going. Or reverse the warrior. Exhale here. And now to come to warrior two, reach and step it up. Keep the flat back foot active, half moon pose. Now keep the hips opening up to the side. Keeping that leg lifting up, we're challenging the glutes on the right, left side. And the thighs. Hugging everything in towards the midline, we come up to standing, hug it in, hug it up. We lose the balance, that's okay. And find the tree. Maybe it's a baby tree. Maybe you're a baby tree. Baby trees are so cute. Maybe you're a teen tree. A little bit higher up. Oh, maybe you're an old, mystical, wise tree. Wherever your tree is, foot pushing into the leg, leg pushing into the foot. Grounded. Feeling your roots growing down from the root chakra, from the root of the spine, all the way down to the legs, connecting with the mat and the floor, and eventually with the earth. Feeling those roots rise up through the body, all the way up through the crown, connecting with the universe and everything in it. Maybe closing an eye or two, maybe not. And softly bringing the palms to our heart, bringing the foot down. Keep the eyes closed for a moment, they're open. Move into seated. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, flat back and step the feet so they're super wide. Wide as your mat, at least. And then sit into your malasana, your yogi squats. Bring the palms to touch. And finding a way to be comfortable, we can rock from side to side. Feeling into our hips. And then try to lengthening the spine, from the lift it up, and the lift the heart up, the chest up. You have the power of your knees, kind of open up the thighs. You can give them a little encouragement with your elbows, but let's try and be as strong as we can just with the legs. And stretching into the inner thigh, bringing the left hand down, or maybe even the forearm, and the right hand to the inner thigh, and gently try to lengthen. And bring the shoulder, let the side of the body away from that side of the body, from that leg. Back to the center, palms to touch, reaching through the heart, open the chest, shoulders back. And then right hand down, maybe the forearm, left hand, pushing gently, getting this lateral stretch. Then coming back to the center, we're going to sit all the way down, bring the soles of the feet, the palms of the feet together. You can flap our wings for a moment, seeing that we're super comfortable, and the thighs feel okay, the hips feel okay, the knees. We're going to go for 2 rounds. First round, we're going to go straight back. So again, we're targeting our hips, pulling onto the toes or the outside of the feet. Roll the shoulders back, lifting up through the spine, trying to lift the ribs as far away from the hips. And then we go forwards. Maybe we feel it already in this inner thigh, and maybe this is our work to stay here, or we can rock side to side. Maybe it's not the hips which need the movement here, maybe it's the sides of the body. In which case, moving from side to side is super nice. Or maybe go straight down and work here. Very welcome to bring a cushion or a block under the head.
or just hang out. Slowly coming back up. We're going to go for a second variation where we're rounding through the spine. So we're targeting more of that. So we're trying to bring this crown of the head down to the feet. You have the option to keep the feet where they were or bring them a little further apart. So it's more like a diamond and less like a little triangle. Up to you. Find a way to be comfortable so you can round down and chill. Still a long way away. Bring some blocks. Bring some cushions. Maybe a rolled up duvet, whatever you need, so that you can hang out here and be comfortable. Especially in these times of home yoga, blocks are really handy things. I highly recommend them. I also have many if anyone wants to borrow them. Slowly bringing yourselves back up, bringing the knees together and the feet as wide as your mat. And rest here for a moment or windscreen wiping the knees from one side to the other. And lowering back all the way onto the elbows, all the way down, back onto the mat. Bring the knees, let them fall into for a second, then this constructive rest. Then we're going to go for a twist. You can either have both knees in together for your twist, or straighten the left leg and keep the right leg in. Let the left leg just hang out on the floor. Then with the left hand, you're going to draw that right knee over. Right arm opens to the side, either to a T shape or a cactus. If it's too intense, you can bring both the knees together. Our gaze either looking towards the right hand, or if it's not comfortable, let it hang to the left, or even just straight up. Coming back again through the center, pausing for a moment, both feet on the mat. Readjust, and then let's go the other side. The left knee comes in, and the right leg straightens. The right hand guiding the knee to the right, and opening the left hand to a T or to a cactus shape. Hanging out here.
Bringing the knees back in, hugging both knees to the chest, hugging the nose to the knees, lifting the head up. And then bringing the head down, opening the legs to Shavasana, feet wide, arms wide. Option to bring blocks or a blanket, a bolster, some cushions underneath the knees. Or maybe something under the chest to elevate that a little bit on this Friday. Find your way to be comfortable and relax. Relaxing through the feet, through the toes, the soles, and the ankle. Relaxing through the calves, the shins, and the kneecaps. Relaxing through the quads and the hamstrings. Relaxing through the groin and the pelvis. Relaxing the glutes and the stomach. Relaxing through the back muscles, through the shoulder blades. Relaxing the chest. Relaxing through the shoulders, all those muscles at the tops of our arms, all the way down to the elbows and the forearms. Relaxing through the wrists and the palms. Relaxing through the thumb, the index, middle, ring, and pinky fingers. Relaxing through our neck, through the jaw, and through our lips. Relaxing the cheeks, the nose, and the upper lip. Relaxing through the eyes and the eyebrows and the forehead. Relaxing the ears and the temples. Relaxation all the way from the tips of her toes to the crown of her head. Every breath allowing you to surrender a little more deeper into the mat and into the earth. Welcoming surrender. Welcoming the practice and the work. Welcoming the next part of the cycle of the moon and the cycles of our lives. Taking this moment to bring our attention to the center of the heart. Imagine it as a flicker of light, like a candle, burning so intensely and brightly. And with each inhale, it gets a little bigger, taking up more space, washing over the body. Slowly growing outwards and outwards, taking up all the space, getting into all the cracks and crevices in the body and the soul, until it has taken over the entire body. This loving glow, this glow of peace, this glow of happiness, this glow of love. Once it has taken over the whole body, it starts reaching outwards in all directions, connecting with all living things, all beings, all things in the universe, near and far. Starting to wiggle into the fingers and the toes, the ankles and the wrists. If we're using any props, pushing them gently out of the way so we can have the full spine, the full body on the mat. And stretching the arms over the head, like waking up in the morning, stretching long, hugging the knees into the chest, giving ourselves a hug, full of warmth and gratitude, and thinking of 3 things that we're grateful for right now, in this moment. Maybe the coffee we've had this morning was super nice, and that's awesome. Maybe the temperature is just right to sit outside. Maybe you're grateful for your home, your safety. You're grateful for the people who brighten your day in real life or online. And then coming up to seated, either rocking to one side and sitting up or rocking up and down the spine. Coming to seat on the mat with the eyes closed. Spine long, our chin slightly tucked. The spine is super long all the way up the back. Your hands wherever feels good and comfortable for you to be. Sitting with the energy that you've created. And bringing the hands on top of each other, the center of the heart, the dominant hand first. Ending with a few moments of metta, loving kindness. May all beings be happy. May the seeds of happiness grow within my heart, within my life. May all beings find the path of true happiness, authentic happiness, and walk it with open hearts and open minds. May all beings be peaceful. May the seeds of peace grow within my heart and in my life. May all beings, beings of the land, of the sea, of the air, walk the path of true happiness, of true peace. May they be content.
May they be safe and secure. Maybe they're peaceful. May all beings be filled with love. May the seeds of love grow within my heart and in my life. May all beings everywhere find the path of true love, true happiness, and true peace. May they walk it with open hearts and open minds. May they share love freely, knowing that love is all there is. It is infinitely given and infinitely reproduced. This bucket can always be replenished. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be filled with love. Bring our palms to touch and namaskar, palms touching, fingers touching at the center of the heart. Gently bowing our head and thanks for the practice, thanks for the energy, thanks for the time. Namaste.